Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We told you we are working today, touring the farm, banana plantation farm by Chairman Mali, farmer, politician, teacher, husband, grandfather, and amazing man who has continued to stay in our community and demonstrating to us that farming for sure can take care of your family, maintain your family, and you can do it better when you concentrate on it. So, what are we looking at?
First of all, you should look at the terrain, the type of soil. When you actually concentrate on the maintenance,
Yes.
You can now see the product.
Yes.
See, the bunches are bigger, and majorly it is because I have concentrated on this work.
So what do you do different from other farmers? Because we are standing on an intersection of your neighbors. The bananas look emaciated. The ground looks different. Yours, the bananas are fat. The suckers are big. The bunches are big. What are people missing?
Normally, these soils we have, we are supposed to actually to fertilize them. And we have the natural manure, where we have the coffee husks, where we have the goat's dung, and the like.
And the cow dung.
And the cow dung. So when you add these manures to the soils, definitely the matoke must be very big. That's the difference. And you remember when we actually in class, we had to say that weeds also compete with what? With the plants.
With the plants, yes.
And what we normally do, we are supposed to remove all these weeds in the time so that we can reduce the competition for the mineral nutrients.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. And for the international people who are watching us, I see different types of matoke.
Yeah, there are varieties.
Different varieties.
Yes.
Especially for our United States viewers, there's only one banana. They only know only one banana. Keep telling them we have 28 plus varieties. There are those that make local beer, which you don't do here. But you can see there are those that are reddish. Mwaziruma, Njagata, Nyarukumu. Do you choose different varieties to plant? Do you mix them? And is there an advantage to mix or not mix?
There are some varieties which don't fetch good price on the market.
Okay.
But when you concentrate on this Mwaziruma and Marambi,
yes.
They are better in the market. There are some varieties which are good for consumption. And when you talk of some varieties like Hukumu, that one, first of all, is not good for eating. At the same time, when you go to the market, you really get very little money. And for me, when I'm planting, when I'm supposed to give you the seed, I normally give you the best variety.
What about Njagata?
Njagata is very good in the consumption, but when it goes to the market and in the transportation to the market, it is very difficult to maintain it.
So Mwaziruma, for those of you who are looking for banana suckers, Mwaziruma is the best to go.
Yes.
So when somebody wants to go plant, this is what they usually plant. Do you sell these suckers? Is that a business also somebody can think of, or
when you are a friend, normally we give suckers on a free basis.
Okay.
But at times when I want actually to motivate my workers, when they uproot these suckers for you, you also contribute something on their survival.
You give them a tip.
Exactly.
Mary, this is the coffee husks you put in these bananas.
Yes.
Where do they come from?
We have people now, we have different businesses. Some people have planted the coffee And when they take their coffee to the coffee factories, definitely the husks come out. And when they come out, I also visit the factories and get the same husks and bring them on to my farm.
Okay. So you need a network of people.
Exactly. And when again I visit my farm where I have cows, I also get the manure from my farm, whereby the matoke, the banana plantation, is helping my farm to get food for the animals. At the same time, the animals also
are giving back.
So
basically, you are doing recycling.
Yeah, that is really. We use it to say that was factory what? Localization of industry.
Yes, localization of industry.
Yeah.
But you also use a method that people don't pay attention to. Your plantation is in the valleys, banana plantation, and your cows are on the hills. Meaning, when it rains, rain brings the urine, the cow dung, and deposits them in a banana plantation already, making it natural.
At the beginning, I told you that when you go to class, normally you get knowledge. And definitely, when you are even going to buy land, you normally say we have the leeward side and the windward side.
Yes.
You must look at those factors also. You must also have a hole, actually dig before you even buy, to see exactly the depth of the soil.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because you may even look at the forest when in actual sense the grass is actually growing on a rock. But when you have a hole and you dig, you actually determine the depth of the what? Of the soil. Now, when you are looking for the land where to plant matoke, these matoke need areas which are well drained soil, deep and fertile enough.
And this is exactly what we are looking at.
Exactly. Much as I'm adding in manure,
yes,
but all the same, God created this
good
soil naturally.
Very good. So, given what you know now,
Yes.
if you are to give your advice to yourself at 18 years of age, what advice would you give yourself?
Normally at 18, if one would be at 18 and start investing, at 30, one would be very rich and be able even to help the community.
Yes.
But at 18, what you would to say was actually a waste of energy. At 18, we are actually wasting energy. Up to now, our youth, at 18, 25, they are really wasting time. It is the time when you have enough energy. It is the time when your brain is actually working very well. But at the end of the day, you waste that time. So I would actually advise people in that age bracket actually to look ahead, because we have now had a mechanism of Google and other technologies.
Yes.
Look for knowledge and actually use the same knowledge in the appropriate age.
And if you start early, compounding interest, multiplier effect, all come into place.
Exactly.
Final question for you, Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How do you want to be remembered? 20, 80, 50 years from now, when somebody walks on this hill and Mali is no longer here, how should people remember you?
First of all, we have the word legacy.
Legacy.
Legacy. We are doing all these things, bearing in mind that we are not going with these things.
That's true.
First of all, these things will remain here. The structures I have put up will remain there. My request now to God would be actually to get a proper hair to keep on doing this business so that there is continuity. Even of the idea that if I can get some farmers who are so committed and we create a company, because these companies last longer.
Yes.
They may move slowly, but at the end they live longer.
Yes.
That's my plan, actually, so that we can have this continuity of business. Because I'm telling you, with this food all along, because the soils are getting exhausted, the population is growing bigger. At a certain point, because of the population pressure, food will actually remain scarce. If one could concentrate, much as we may have some fluctuations in prices where they go down. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, when we have this value addition, we shall be able to store these foods, and when there is time for scarcity of these foods, that's when we shall supply the same foods.
Exactly.
So I'm promising, and it is my humble request to God that if I can have this business continue, it will help the world.
And you've heard it from him. Legacy is tied into value addition. We are standing in a banana plantation in a village in Uganda, in Kanungu. A man's dream is to create a company that adds on value, to the extent he's now thinking to create storage, freezing. You can get these bananas, freeze them, transport them to anywhere in the world. So for young people who are looking for opportunities, think of how to use technology to expand, how to gather people, put them in corporations, and value addition. We are seeing coffee husks, which means that now coffee is being processed in our own village. The next is to get that coffee grinded into a drink. That's every farmer's dream. That is the chairman's dream. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
And Doctor, maybe before you close,
Yes.
As a person who has actually visited different places in the world, my request would be, if I can now be connected to the outside world, actually promoting this business, when it becomes better, then other people could copy from me. Because when you remain stunted, definitely people will actually look at you as if you are wasting time. So my request would be to connect me. I get better prices, get a ready market, that is, and I actually continue to help my people.
Right.
Thank you.
That's very good, and it's a good request, because as Nyaka Global grows and Nyaka Enterprises also start launching, that is something we are thinking about, to create value addition in so many different places. And this ties into the government priority now in skilling. Agriculture is a skill that many people have walked away. One of the reasons we are doing this episode is to bring agriculture in the forefront. And yes, we'll do what we can to connect people to you,
Exactly.
to farmers,
Yes.
and to other people who are interested in this. Again, I urge you also to get local people, put them in cooperatives, in groups of people who can now apply for funding, but also use a bigger voice rather than use individual voices. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Any last word to the viewers?
Yes, you may not have looked at the animals, but I'm telling you, when you have plants and when you have animals, and when you are even looking at them, the mind also settles. So to the viewers,
It's therapy.
to the viewers, first of all, one may need to go to class, especially at the young stage. Because like from the beginning, I said, knowledge is really power. But this knowledge is actually to open your mind to the global world, so that you can really look at different sectors. And we are not really privileged in the same things. One may concentrate in business, another one may concentrate in farming, and so we have a multi-sector of businesses. So to me, I have concentrated on agriculture, and I'm actually engineering other people actually to concentrate on agriculture because it has a steady growth.
Very good. To all our viewers, continue to subscribe, share, and share, and share. The best is yet to come. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.